Hey, this is Van Silk. I'm rocking Miami shirt. It's hot as hell down here. Rock Bottom Sports, yo. Rock Bottom Sports. In the clear, nowhere near the dare. So, WNBA talk. WNBA ballers. I've been saying for the last 4 to 5 weeks that the Atlanta Dream should try to get Skylar Diggins. Now, a lot of people like Jordan Canada. I think Jordan Canada's good. I think her and Skylar's about the same age. But Skylar's a more seasoned veteran who can get the ball in the hole. Because if she goes to the paint, she either going to pass it off to keep the offense moving, or she's going to take that shot. But she's definitely not going to stop. The last 5 or 6 games at the Chicago Sky, the ones that they lost, they happened in the last minute or two of the game. And I'm going to say in one game, when they had the aces before they went to overtime, Natasha Cloud came down and took that ill-advised 3-point instead of driving to the hole. Get to the bucket. Stop trying to get the crowd up. Vandersloot lost the ball near the sidelines. We had 2 chippers underneath the basket. Prior to that, by Cardoza, you missed. And there was one other play that really pissed me off, and they lost. They went to overtime. If they would have played it right, they would have never went to overtime. But Dejanay's out. They lost. Rika's out. But listen, either they playing for the Juju sweepstakes. That's not what Skylar's trying to play for. Why does it make sense for Skylar Diggins to go to Atlanta Dream? You add another dog to the confrontation besides just hearing Andrew Reese's voice, who's younger than Ryan Howard and Gray. She do as much as she can, but you need that point guard leadership. Like, hey, everybody want to look at Skylar Diggins' 14 points, 5 points, 5 assists per game because she's sharing the court with other guards. But it's not like that she can't get 8, 9 assists a game and 16 to 18 points. But to feed the players right, you got to be spontaneous today. She made that video yesterday saying she's coming off the bench. I knew that was going to happen sooner or later because Sydney Taylor, the rookie, the undrafted rookie, playing her ass off. And she's from New York. She's from Long Island. But I'm going to say this. You got a forward and you got a couple guards on the Dream salary matching Skylar Diggins. If you're not going to play Skylar, let it go. Now, do they get rid of Papal and one of the forwards? I don't know. Because Chicago got nothing but a bunch of guards too. But the unhappiness right now with Skylar Diggins, I don't see it happening. I see that she wants. I see everybody saying, let's send her to the Dream. I've been saying it for the last 4 to 5 weeks. These 2 memes that I put up, I've been posting these. Nah, that's not going to happen. We like Canada. Yo, this is not the like business. Okay, I like Canada too. But this is the business of choices and wanting to win. But I tell you what, y'all check out what some of the other people got to say. I'm going to repost what I've said earlier about Skylar. I always loved Skylar ever since Notre Dame. Woo! Like that girl. I like her style. And she brought a lot to the game. And for you to take damn near your best player and put him on the bench, that's a disrespect. Okay? That's just a disrespect around the league. And for her to go on her IG yesterday, because she don't come on her IG. I seen that and I said, oh shit. She went on her Instagram? But there you go. We have it. Skylar Diggins to the Atlanta Dream would be the perfect situation. Her and Andrew Reese. And she'll get them girls up and out like, yo, listen. Win or lose. All right? She's the one that's going to clap them hands in the huddle. And like, yo, no, come on. Hey, move. She know how to direct the traffic. Because the name of the game is to put the pressure on the defense. If you pressure them so much, there's always going to be somebody open. This is Van Silk, Rock Bottom Sports. I'm out. It's hot.
And the crazy part about it all is that I've been so quiet. I've been so good and quiet. I've been so good and quiet.
2-possession game now, with 2 minutes to go in the third.
Hurricane Skylar Diggins is about to arrive in Chicago sky. Okay, we are tracking the storm right now at this moment. I don't know if y'all seen yet, but on Instagram, Skylar Diggins just made a post. She made 2 posts. First one said, "Now I'm coming off the bench, question mark." Okay, cool. Second one was a video of her saying, "I've been quiet this whole time." We don't want you to be quiet no more, babe. We want you to talk. We want you to speak. Because Skylar Diggins is coming off the bench for who? For Courtney Vandersloot? Can't be true. Can't be true. Now listen, I don't necessarily feel too bad for any of the players that went to Chicago Sky, because the word has been trying to tell y'all about how Chicago Sky is, how their front office is, and how them coaches have been. We've been trying to tell y'all. Current starting 5 for Chicago Sky is Azurá Stevens, Camila Cardoso, Sydney Taylor, Skylar Diggins, Gabriela Hawquest. That's the starting 5 right now. So I'm assuming it's going to go Azurá Stevens, Camila Cardoso, Sydney Taylor, Gabriela Hawquest, and Courtney Vandersloot. When it should be, if they want to put Courtney Vandersloot in a starting lineup, why don't they do Courtney Vandersloot, Sydney Taylor, Skylar Diggins, Camila Cardoso, and Azurá Stevens? No disrespect to Gabriela Hawquest, they can switch it out. They can put Sydney on the bench, have her come off. Either way, why is Skylar Diggins coming off the bench when she is fully healthy? Why is she not starting? All I know is Hurricane Skylar is on its way to Chicago, and I can't wait for it to hit. I can't wait for it to hit, and I can't wait for everything to unravel and everything to unfold, because this is some mind-blowing breaking news in the WNBA villa.
I knew at the beginning of the season, when all these trades were happening, free agency period, and the Chicago Sky traded Angel Reese to the Atlanta Dream, and I knew that they just wouldn't be able to handle her, and they weren't handling her very well. When they signed Skylar Diggins, I just knew they better do right by her or else. Because one thing I love about Skylar is that she always wants the smoke. She is not afraid to step in it to fight for what's right for her team, for the organization, for her family. And early in the season, the Chicago Sky were looking pretty good. And then Rickea Jackson went down. She's out for the season with the ACL. And since then, the Chicago Sky has looked like a completely different team. Well, they kind of look like the team from last year, actually, which is like a lot of chaos, some individual players that can play really well, but like no team, no really offensive scheme, no defensive scheme. It's confusing. And Skylar, throughout all of this, has kept her cool and kept quiet. She shows up, she works hard, she plays hard. Until today, when she said, "Now I'm coming off the bench," with 5 question marks and a thumbs up, and then followed it up with a post of like, "The thing is, I've been so quiet," and she has. So Skylar, if you want to sit down and have a cup of tea, buy a drink, I would love to talk about it.
The saxophones are getting louder over at the Chicago Sky because it looks like Skylar Diggins is speaking out. Today she posted on her Instagram story, "Now I'm coming off the bench, cool." And then she posted this video warning the quality is terrible. It was like that, it's not just me.
And the crazy part about it all is that I've been so quiet. I've been so good and quiet. I've been so good and quiet.
That's the face of a woman who is done playing with y'all. Okay, so backstory. Skylar Diggins signed with Chicago in the offseason. But there's another point guard on the team, Courtney Vandersloot, who is out from an ACL tear. Honestly, a lot of people, including myself, thought that she was going to retire after that injury happened because she's nearing the end of her career. But the problem is she low-key moves like she's the GM of that team. And people are like, what? So this is what Sloot had to say about playing the same position as Skylar. Skylar's ability to score the basketball, I think, makes it so that we can really play together. She'll hold it down at the point until I get back. And then when I get back, we'll share the position. As Jennifer Aniston said, I love your confidence. Sloot finally came back, and I guess she's reclaiming her position now. It's just crazy because they've been putting Skylar through hell all season. They're ranked 13th. They've been losing almost every game. They got Skylar so pissed that she's out here being memed. And we've been known the Chicago Sky has issues. Angel spoke out about it last year, and then she got suspended for a game. Courtney Williams has spoken out about how terrible the facilities were. Kalia Copper has made it clear that she is never going back. So the fact that Skylar Diggins, of all people, people stayed quiet for this long is insane. It's just so wild thinking that Courtney Vandersloot is gonna start over Skylar Diggins. No shade to Courtney Vandersloot. Let me know what you guys think about this.